I've had a hard time trying to really nail down and hammer home and summarize the core message of weight control, how to build muscle and lose fat at will. But I think I finally have an equation that summarizes the whole thing. I think I've narrowed down why America has such a hard time slimming down and toning up. Why so many people have this people who exercise rigorously have this same frame, this 20 to 40 pounds of fat they just can't get rid of, even though they work out like horses. They move around a lot, they have active lifestyles, and it's because of those active lifestyles that they have such a hard time. It's because they wreck their muscles. It's these weak, exhausted muscles, plus nutritional deficiencies, plus consumption of these inflammatory omega-6 fatty acids in these hyper-fattening foods like oils and livestock and the soy corn and grains that we feed the livestock, because they end up being in concentrated amounts in the livestock and the oils. This is why nearly every single person I know who exercises rigorously does not slim down to their muscle. That equation right there. Weak, exhausted muscles from exercise, active lifestyle, plus nutrient deficiencies, plus consumption of omega-6 hyperfattening foods equals why people can't slim down and tone up, why they can't get their muscles in anabolic mode instead of catabolic broken down mode. That catabolic mode is going to keep you pudgy and keep that layer of fat on you. This is why dozens of people I know, people like popular talk radio host Alex Jones. He works out like a horse. He swims. He hikes. He lifts weights. And he's still over 200 pounds. Even though he supplements and he's healthy. He's health conscious, very health conscious. He dropped his calorie intake, but he's still over 200 pounds. Okay? This is why so many people I know have such a hard time getting ripped and shredded, even when they take supplements and protein shakes and cut their calories, watch what they eat. It's because of that cutting calories and calorie restriction and carb restriction. It's because they starve their muscles and continue to fuel their fat cells. You must fuel your fat cells and starve your muscles, not stop eating fat altogether. You need plenty of omega-3 fatty acids. That's the healthy fat. That's the type of fat that's actually going to help you slim down and give you brain fuel. You need plenty of omega-3 fat from seafood and flax oil, stuff like that. And there's only one source on the planet that's going to teach you the entire message. What I just gave you is the core, the summary of the core message of the campaign, the weight control campaign. My book, Eat Clean, Look Clean, the Weight Control and Nutrition Super Manual, details the entire plan. There are 7 factors you must address to maintain perfect health and achieve that anabolic muscle mode instead of catabolic broken down muscle mode. Only my book shows you how to get your muscles in that constant ready to go mode, that constant um, you know constant muscles ready to contract and everything. Bench press your car and rip a phone book in half. That's what I feel like all day every day. I have tons of energy, yet I'm a beanpole. It's because I fuel my muscles with nutrient dense food. So stop listening to your doctors and your nutritionists and your personal trainers and these personalities on TV like Dr. Oz. They don't give you the complete picture. Okay, they tell you to restrict nutrient dense foods like white potatoes. White potatoes are one of the healthiest foods on the planet. All right, it's probably the only food you could live off of outside of raw meat. But white potatoes are muscle fuel. You've got to get carbs and vitamins and minerals and protein and good fats and electrolytes to fuel your muscles and build muscle and constantly get them in ready to contract mode, anabolic mode. That is why America is having such a hard time losing weight and toning up. That's why we are still overweight, even though we are a full decade or two into the health and wellness craze. Exercise does not build strong muscles and give you energy. It tears up muscles, tears them down, puts them in a catabolic state, and burns up energy and nutrients that your diet needs for your brain, your internal organs, hair, skin, immune system. Proper nutrition builds strong muscles and gives them energy. Until tell your brain that your strong turbocharged muscles need the fat cells stored up on your body for energy, it will not release the lectin to tell your body to release those fat cells stored up. Really, your internal organs and brain can burn up the excess fat cells on your body when you A, consume proper metabolizing nutrients that convert fat into energy, and B, stop consuming the inflammatory hyperfattening food. So you can stop moving, stop robbing critical nutrients from your skin, organs, hair, immune system. The grilled chicken salads ain't getting it done. All the chicken lovers I know do not slim down like they intend. Only grass-fed cow products and chickens that graze 100%, not 100% vegetarian fed. There are too few calories and too much inflammatory omega-6 fat in the chicken and dressing. My book, it shows you how to stop wasting money on ineffective supplements and garbage food. I show you exactly which supplements and foods you must absolutely take and which you must absolutely avoid if you expect to be perfectly healthy and slim down to your muscle. I have organized the Wild West of health and wellness. I have fine-tuned it. I know what works, I know what does not. I've been doing this for 12 to 13 years. My book, Eat Clean, Look Clean, it is probably the most informational book you'll find on weight control and diet and nutrition. Probably the last and only book you'll ever need on the subject. People fall in love with it. I get great feedback on this book. It's easy to read, I hear. Super informational. I mean, it's a home run, if you will. I've hit some home runs in baseball. I've hit some home runs in the health and wellness arena. I mean, it just does not get any better than my books. So, subscribe to my social media, Facebook, Let My Body Go, Twitter, at BodyMechanics7. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like, share, favorite my videos, share them with the world. A lot of people, a lot of suffering people out there who need this information. You know, people beating their heads against the wall who can't figure out the recipe for anabolic muscle mode. They don't know how to get their skeletal muscles strong so that their brain can release the lectin to tell the body to release the fat cells for energy. Only until you get in anabolic mode will your brain release that lectin so that your body forces your fat cells into your muscles for energy. Only my book shows you how to get there. And stay tuned because I got some awesome videos on the way, some shocking stuff I have just uncovered. Man, I tell you what, water, put it that way, in a nutshell. I got a video coming out on water you need to see. It's a knockout. I'm talking spring water. People think they're healthy drinking a bunch of spring water. I got some bad news for spring water drinkers. So stay tuned. This is The Body Mechanic. Have a positive and energy-filled day.